Hello!
Hello.
So, welcome to week one of our Mauritius business challenge where we try to go from zero to a million in 9 months. It's a pretty crazy challenge, but we're here to show you guys, everything, all the behind the scenes. So, as some of you might know, Mauritius has a lot of beaches. We are right now at La Cuvette. It's in the north in Gambé where we live. And what we thought would be a cool idea is just to bring you every week to a different beach and show you guys while we discover as well a nice little different beach every time. So week one, we arrived. We rented an Airbnb for the first 2 weeks because we had in mind that we would like to buy a small apartment in a G+2 scheme. However,
However, quickly enough, we figured out that the process is, even though we are in a very, very developed country, processes to get to ownership of an apartment or anything like this is very long. It takes time. So, more into that, new budget was voted. So, at some point, we really wanted to take our time. So I think we are going to go into a long time rent in Peribert Grand Bay. So we can take the time to look into this.
so this week, when we posted a story that we were in Mauritius, a friend of mine, Remy, replied to it and said he's, from Mauritius. He has family, so he's like, put me in contact with his uncle, Dan, who we met for coffee. And really amazing man. Dan actually consults. I'll put his LinkedIn in the bio. If you guys need some of his skills, you can hit him up. Dan invited us next week. We told him about the plan. He invited us next week to La Plage. It's an incubator, so it's a startup incubator. So we're looking forward to that.
And we actually had a chat with Roland and Lydie, who are two former Zanzibari adventurers just like us. So they moved from Zanzibar to Mauritius about 6 months ago.
So since we've been here and last time we came in February for 2 weeks, I just have so many business ideas. I think I have like 50 business ideas. Some of them that I was considering is we struggled a bit with there's no Uber, so with the taxi, so maybe creating like a taxi app. I know they're really protective of the taxi industry, a bit like everywhere before Uber got there. And as well, last night we tried to order some food because we wanted to stay in, and there's no Uber Eats, so maybe a food delivery app. Something else that I found is that when we asked the Airbnb owner where do we put the recycling and the trash, he said, well, there's no recycling in Mauritius. So waste management, recycling plant or something could be another idea. I have a bunch of them. I also wrote to around maybe more than 200 people on Facebook, LinkedIn, just some business people in Mauritius. And one thing I found is that they're really friendly, helpful. Everybody told me, welcome to Mauritius. Let us know if you need anything. So we set up a couple meetings, hopefully next week, to meet with some, local entrepreneurs, and yeah, see how everything goes. So
Yeah.
thank you, and catch you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye bye.